Here's a screencast on how to round decimals and whole numbers to the nearest tenth, or just rounding whole numbers in general. When we round, rounding means that we can round to the nearest tidy number. Reminder that a tidy number means a number ending in 0. Decimals are numbers with a decimal point in it. For instance, 1.64, 27.39, while a whole number is a number without a decimal point. 27, 46, 124, that type of thing. When we round, this is the most important bit to remember. If the number ends in a 1, 2, 3, or 4, we round down. While if it ends in a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, we round up. That's two really important points to remember as we are rounding numbers. So here are some examples. Here I have the number 19. The number ends in a 9, so I round up to 20. Here we have 37. The number ends in a 7 in the ones column, so we go up to 40. I have the number 12 here. Ends in a 2, so we go round down to 10. With the number 145, because I'm rounding to the nearest 10, I take the 5 here, and that means I would round up, so the answer is 150. In this example here, we're going to round to the nearest 100. Now this changes slightly what we've been doing. Because I'm rounding to the nearest 100, I then need to look to the digit that's just to the right, which is in the tens column. So in the tens column here, this number, which is 125, I have a 2 in the tens column. So that would mean if I'm rounding to the nearest 100, then I would round down to 100. In this one here, I have a 0 in the tens column, so I'd round down to 100. And in this column here, I have a 5. So that means, in the tens column, so that means I'd round up to 200. So really important, when we're rounding to the nearest 100, we need to look carefully at what the number is in the tens column. So some more examples here. We have 264. So there's a 6 in the tens column, so we're rounding up to 300. And you can see the other examples below. If we're rounding to the nearest 1,000, then rather than looking at the number that's in the tens column, we actually need to look at the one that's in the hundreds column. So in this example here, I have 1,432. If we're rounding to the nearest 1,000, it is to the nearest 1,000 is the answer, because there's a 4 in the hundreds column, so that means we round down.